Hello, my Sagittarius friends. How are you doing? How have you been this past couple of weeks? Hopefully, really well. Just a little side note before we start. Thursday and Friday, I won't be going live. To my friends that like to come in and visit me in my live sessions. I won't be going live as I have to work. So I'm going to be doing live SB7 spirit boxes and tarot readings at night some point this week. I'm not sure exactly what days or times, so make sure you have the bell ticked so you get notifications of when I go live. Then you can come join the fun. And as always, remember 7. Where the heck did 7 come from? Sunday, Sundays, 10 a.m. Alaskan time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do live weekly readings of all the horoscopes. So, taroscopes, whatever. So remember that also. Okay, my Sagittarius friends, we are doing full moon readings, so let's go ahead and get into yours. For this full moon, use your voice, Sagittarius, whether it's because you secretly enjoy dabbling in astrology or the fact that your mind is pretty extraordinary. There's no denying your progressive mind. Truth is, I can't help but wonder what is going to take you what is it going to take for you to share that unique wisdom with the rest of the world? Come on, Sagittarius, let's fess up. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to pick your brain. Although with La Luna activating your local third house of communication, thought process, and immediate environment, you might suddenly feel overwhelmed with your to-do list. Imagine with the Sun, Venus, and Mars hovering over your adventurous ninth house of expansion, the last thing you want to do is focus on the mundane. In fact, you're probably feeling more restless than usual, too. Do yourself a favor and get the petty stuff over with. Think back to that new moon in Aquarius on February 4th and reflect on the following. Have you been taking care of business? And how can you use your brilliant mind to make room for more adventures? With that being said, let's go ahead and get into your tarot scopes. So first we're going to do the Astro Dice. Let's see what your mood is going to bring for August 15th through the 31st. So, hey, what do you know? It's not the house of the 7th. That's what's been coming up in all the readings. You are in the number 2 house. The number 2 house deals with, it reveals change in resources or self-esteem. Okay? And you're going to have the feels of the Libra, which is basically nurturing, caring, and diplomatic. Okay? But you're going to have the Venus outlook, which is a love and attraction. So what this is telling me is with that being in the house of the second, the number 2 house, your self-esteem is going to be, you're going to be loving yourself a little bit more, which might give you that oomph to go after that person you like. It might give you that boost. So look for that. Look for the boost you might get of self-esteem to where you gives you that. I mean, you guys are usually bold as it is anyway, but it seems like you're working more on your outlook of yourself, because you guys can be down on yourself a lot. And I think what I'm feeling is that you're just going to be more nurturing of yourself. You're not going to be so hard on yourself like you guys normally are, and you are. But you're going to be more nurturing, and it's going to give you that self-esteem of love and feeling attractive, if that makes sense. Excuse me, sorry. I'm still getting over my cold, so So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Taroscope. This is for August 15th through the 31st. Let me please be a clear channel and bring to my Sagittarius friends. Oh, you're detaching from something. The messages they need to know, see, or feel, or hear. Again, for August 15th through the 31st. Oh, one more shuffle. Gonna venture out there, my Sagittarius friends. You're loyal to somebody with that servitude. It's very weird to put my hand that way. So, let's see. Can you wait to the readings? You might be practicing something, learning something new. A lot of stuff coming up for you, Sag. All right, here we go. No, I don't feel it's right. That one feels better. All right, here we go. Your general reading. Your home life, social life, romance. Nice. Wow. All right. Your work, financial. Wow. Job. All right. Your advice cards. Advice from the goddess. We'll go ahead and take that one. Your advice from the archangels. Okay. And the advice from the fairies. All right. They know what they want to tell you. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So with this, you got some regrets coming up with that Five of Cups there. You're regretting some things. It looks like somebody, like you had, the feeling I'm getting with some of you, is with the Emperor coming up, you were like, I don't want to say imprisoning, but you were like ruling over somebody. Like you weren't listening to them. You were just doing what you wanted to do. And I think that's where the regrets comes in. The Seven of Cups shows that you're filling up your cups, but don't get delusional over it. Okay? These are your imaginations, your dreams, your goals. Why am I freezing up? It looked like, all right, maybe not. Yeah, your dreams, your goals, but don't lose sight of who you are. Okay? But with the Six of Wands, it shows victory. So it seems like you're overcoming this, like almost like you've seen that you were too harsh with somebody. So you're changing it. You regret it now, but you're changing a little bit for the better, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. You caught it in time, basically, is what I'm getting. I mean, there was a little bit of damage there, but not too much where you broke it off or they broke it off. Wow. All right. For the home life, there's a little bit of curiosity with something going on here with the paranormal. Maybe that's that whole astrology thing. Like maybe you're thinking about different things about the paranormal, about astrology, just how the universe works. It looks like you're getting some inner skills with the magician. You're manifesting things in your life, and you're getting creative about it with the Empress. And whatever this is you're working towards, you're making progress with that Seven of Pentacles. Okay? And the last two things right here is beautiful. You got the Ace of Swords, which is intellect. Ace of Swords is all about using your logic. This is a fresh start. This is maybe even a sudden opportunity of some sorts, and which is going to change your life with the wheel coming up. So that's pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. And again, that was in your home life, social life, and romantic life. Now, in your job, career, and financiality, it looks like there's going to be a transition. It looks like you were feeling a little bit imprisoned by your work life with this Eight of Swords. But it looks like things are changing around with this transformation card. You're transitioning out of this. And an opportunity with this Justice card coming through, an opportunity is coming through to where something's going to change about that. Something's going to change about you feeling imprisoned. The Justice card is basically showing me equality. Okay? Which means somebody's going to see that you're getting treated unfairly, if that makes sense. And which it has to do with you just being strong, standing up for yourself. With the Strength card, that's all about fortitude. Stand up for yourself and you're like, I can get through this. I can get through this. And then and that could be that sudden opportunity too coming through. But something's going to happen to where you're going to have clarity with that sun coming up. That's showing me that you're going to have clarity in something. Well, it's obviously your financial or your job or career. I have a feeling it's in your workplace. And then you got the Nine of Cups right after that with satisfaction. So everything's looking so golden right now there. It's looking pretty good, my Sagittarius friends. Now, for the Goddess card, you got Nematona, which is sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then with your Archangel, you got Nurture. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So, yeah, nurture yourself. Nurture that inner child. That inner child wants to play. Let them play for a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Sit down and play video games. Sit down and do what your inner child would like to do. Give yourself a rest. Give yourself don't feel so overwhelmed. You know what I mean? And shallow grave, you miss someone. So maybe this is, telling you that it has to go with your regrets and you hovering over somebody. Let's go ahead and read that. It's number 29 for my numerology friends. There it is. Okay. Excuse me. Here we go. It's time to let something go. But before you do, let's take a moment to acknowledge what this was to you. Know that this meant so much, and that by returning it to the past, rather than yearning for it in the present, you are creating future that has a greater freedom to it. Sorry, guys. There is an opportunity for a fresh start all the time. Every day, in a sense, gives you a clean slate. For you, the sense of starting over is immensely important after you have grieved. You need to feel that something has been laid to rest and will no longer trespass in the present. Life is kind of like that. So much of what happened isn't about what's actually happening. But thankfully, you will blossom and grow with the fresh relationships and love that after mourning this lost one. Sorry, God. I apologize so much for that. So there you go. There's that. Now let's go ahead and get to your warning. What happened? Okay, you guys can still see me. Or can still hear me. That's good. Give me 1 second. Oh, I might have. Still nothing. Jeez, I can't stop coughing. I don't know what happened here. Well, I'm hoping you guys can still hear me. We'll get to the warnings. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Cups. The Two of Swords, I wish you guys could see, but I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let's try this. Hello. There we go. Now my mic's not working. There it goes. Okay. All right. So, damn. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay? Now the Two of Cups, or Two of Swords, is you have to make a decision. Okay? There's something in your life right now that you have to make a decision. Um, and you're making a decision based on facts. You're cutting away the bullshit out of your life. You're letting go of things you need to let go of, and that's good. That's real good. And there's going to be a feeling of loss, despair, and regret. Okay? Kind of just like what she said, shallow grave. What she said, damn it, that you're going to go through that grieving period. But after you do, you're going to get the Ace of Wands. Or, no, you're not. You're going to get the Ace of Swords, which is a fresh start. Exactly what she said. It's funny that those came out like that. You guys got this. You're going to grieve whatever you're letting go, my Sagittarian friends. It's almost like what started me coughing was it's almost like there's exhaust coming in through the window. But anyway, cut your losses, get it over with. And I think that's exactly what with your full moon, where is it? Do yourself a favor and get the petty stuff over with. Not that your relationship or whatever you're cutting out was petty, but I think you need to get through it. Right now you need to just let it go, grieve, let it go, and then you'll be golden. You got that Ace of Swords. What did she say at the end? Let go and all this stuff is going to be, you know, coming for you. So, not a bad reading. Not a bad reading. Remember, this is for August 15th through the 31st. And I will see you guys back on the 31st. All right, my loves. I hope you have a great couple weeks. And I'll talk to you soon.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.